time. I just listening to my, Cross Movements and R. Swifts, and then I got Wendell Lecrae and other cats, Jay Johnsons and Jay Silases and all that. And so I guess to answer the question, man, like back then it was, artists who love God and rapped on the mic. Those are like my biggest influences. But then when I started actually doing it, I wanted to be relevant, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be able to express God's views and opinions, but in a way where people could understand and feel it. Cause like I knew that I couldn't say, propitiatory atonement and have like hood dude Joe be like, oh, I feel that. Like he don't know what that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has no clue about expiation and all that. He doesn't know what that is. And not saying that there isn't a place for that, because I appreciate theologically weighted music, man. Like I really enjoy it myself. But for what I feel like God put on my heart, I like expressing his views and thoughts in a way that makes sense. So I keep my ear out to the culture. So whatever's hot on the radio, like I just kind of keep an ear out. It's not my diet. Like it's not what I like vibe to while I'm cruising and I'm just like feeling it. If I'm happy, I listen to it. If I'm sad, just checking it out like a survey, so to speak. And then of course, again, all the artists that I respect that do it for the Lord, man, and go hard. Shout outs to Young Timothy. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude, man. Shout outs to, man, of course, the whole Reach Records camp, and there's so many dudes, man. Like my favorite MC, man, Shaolin, all day. So hey, man, Shaolin, you did the work on you, boy. But man, like that dude is like a monster, man. And, I like that really lyrical hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Back in the day, I was a fan of Wu-Tang, and you know what I'm saying, like all that, man. So, when I heard like Fanatic and I heard Shaolin, I'm hearing Timothy Brindle and all these cats, I'm like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying? Like these dudes are like, this is before I was rapping, but I was like, listening to what these dudes are saying, like they're killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way you can say you like hip hop and listen to that and like not respect it, man. So, I just keep my ear out, man, to the culture. I try to be wise and understand everything that's going on around me, and then be able to take it all and then give it to the people, man, in a way that blesses them.
That's good, man. That's good. Do you tackle it as competition with the world as far as rappers, or do you view it as ministering to them?
Man, that's a good question, dog. In a sense, I would say that there is, and I hate to use the word competition, but in a sense, because a lot of artists say, you know what I'm saying, yo, I do it for the hood, I do it for my people, I do it for, but when you listen to their music, it's like, do you really? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not convinced. You know what I'm saying? Like hearing what you're saying, like to me, like it seems like if you doing it for the hood, it seems like you're really doing it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my wife, like I love my wife, you know what I'm saying? But like my love for God eclipses even her. So it's almost like, and this might be a rough analogy, but it's like if there's a drive-by shooting. It's a rough analogy. It's a drive-by shooting, and it's like, you have an intended target, but it's kids out there playing, and they end up getting hit in the crossfire. It's like, it's similar to it. It's like I'm aiming at God. You know what I'm saying? Like I want my love and my attention. Like I want to be just like Him. He has my heart, man. Like I'm His, but my wife gets caught in the crossfire. So in the same capacity, like my love for God gave me a love for the culture. He gave me a love for the people, man. And so I feel like I'm competing with a lot of artists for the hearts of the people.
Right.
I want them to know this guy that loves them, created them, died for them in their place, man, on the cross, and you know what I'm saying. And I want to be able to convey that to them, and I want them to see this Jesus for who He is. And so in a sense, I am competing. But at the same time, like I'm not one of those like trying to diss and trying to, I ain't shooting, proverbial in a proverbial sense, because I mean, if somebody is making the music they're making, man, and it's completely anti-God, like it's clear looking at how God works and how God does his thing, man, and listening to the music, I'm like, it's no way in the world that I can honestly say that God is cool with this. But you know, I ain't throwing stones at them because they're blind. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I keep throwing up Lecrae, but I was at a concert, man. He gave a banging example. He was like, if a blind dude came on the bus and stepped on your new shoes, you wouldn't be like, hey, bro, what you doing, man? Like, I just got these mugs, man. What's wrong with you, man? Like, you'd be like, oh, man, like, bro, it's blind. Like, hey, can I help you to your seat? Like, can I help you out? Can I show you? You know, because, you know, I'm not going to get mad. He's blind. You know what I'm saying? And so when I look at a lot of artists, man, it's like, you know, God, like, I'm not, like, a part of what they're saying angers me sometimes. And then I get even more angry when my little nieces or my little cousins, man, they hear this stuff and they like, or my little brothers, they hear this stuff and they take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? And so it does hurt in that sense, but I see it mostly as me ministering, man. Like I'm just trying to be a blessing, man, and I do it for the people, like, for real though. You know what I'm saying?
Because I hear a lot of artists say that, you know, it ain't about entertainment. Mm-hmm. And we both can agree that music is a way
absolutely
of entertaining.
You can't get away from it, man.
And, you know, they say, you know, it's all about the Lord. And, you know, it ain't about entertainment. So they can care less about the entertaining part.
Yeah.
How do you view it? Because when it comes down to entertainment, you know, you gotta have a tight track.
Sure. Yeah.
Lyrics gotta be together.
Like if it's whack, ain't nobody gonna. You know, I mean, right. the way that I view it, man, and this is just my philosophy, but you know, I talked about earlier about being relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to speak in a language where the people can listen to it and vibe and be like, yo, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I hear what this dude's saying and it makes sense. But the full package has to be there. Like hip hop in and of itself, it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fun. Like, you know, I mean, back in the day, man, like I just literally pop in a track and just vibe with that mug for like hours, bro. Like just vibe to a whole album, like you know, other cats watching TV or whatever. I'm like just listening to somebody's album, just, you know, riding around, man. So you can't get away from the fact that it's entertaining. So you have to kind of have like a best of both worlds mentality, where it's like, okay, God, like it's entertaining, but at the same time, what I'm giving them is nutritious, man. Like kicks, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, kid tested, mother approved. It's like, yo, this is God tested and people approved, man. It's like yo, you know, I'm trying to, you know, make music, man, and people actually enjoy listening to it. But like the content lyrically is like, yo, it's clear that, like, you know, I try to come with some kind of skill, and at the same time, with something that's spiritually nutritious, so that if they bite out of that, like, you know, they don't have to worry about getting sick from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But what are some of the projects that you've worked on?
Man, before my album even dropped, man, I was on Young Timothy project. You Got Mail. So I was on that, man. Mixtape. I did some stuff with a friend of mine, man. EJ. He just dropped the mixtape. I think it's Hip Hop Meets His Maker. So shout out to EJ, man. And
EJ, what's up,
man? Yeah, EJ. The dude is serious, man, on the grind.
So tell the people where they can go and find some of your music, man.
Doctrine of Swag, that's on iTunes and Amazon MP3. So you can download that. The mixtape, Throwbacks and Applejacks, that's of course free. You can get that from Facebook.com/Jus Will, JUSWILL. And it's, like I said, free download. You can also go to noisetrade.com/Jus Will and get that Throwbacks and Applejacks mixtape. You know, share it. You know, tell your homies about it, man. And, definitely a good look. Again, and you can follow me on Twitter at Jus Will Raps, JUS Will Raps. That's what I do. I rap.
So don't go anywhere, people. In a minute, Jus Will gonna show y'all what he does for the Lord. City Hill TV. I'm Young Timothy. This is Jus Will.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Jus Will, slow flow, field goals, how I'm kicking it. Spirit in my rhyme, still rap, but I'm flipping it. Jesus music all up in my rap while I'm whipping it. Reppin' Christ, hard team, Jesus like a membership. Big boy, Andre, Outcast, I'm different. They ain't understanding how I rap and I'm a Christian. It's so weird when I hear it, like dang, they still don't get it. But don't be scared to bob your head, I know you feel it, Every time I worship God with my songs, I be feeling like it's just me and him on that stage alone. All I need is some speakers and a good microphone. Drop that beat and you can call me Lamborghini, cause I'm gone. Man, ain't nobody like my king on the throne. I was dead, he gave me a new swag, now I'm on. And now I'm on. Flipping the light switch, no longer walking in the darkness, night shift. I got a grasp of the truth like a vice grip, and I'm fighting to live for Christ with a tight fist. Throwing bows and no desires, call me ludicrous. I ain't saying I'm sinless, bro, that's foolishness.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a very interesting young man who's traveled from very far away to be with us tonight.